Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Before we get into it, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. But let's get into it. Today, we're chatting about Clement Mzize. We're chatting about Basadien. We're chatting about Omega Mtiaga scoring for Stellenbosch. We're losing out on play. We want to go sign a left back from Stellenbosch, while the left back we let go is now scoring goals for Stellenbosch. No, being a Chiefs supporter is very difficult. But anyway, let's get into that. Let's get into it, guys. And please don't forget the Kaizer Chiefs keeper competition. So, apparently, you guys all know the news came out yesterday that Basadien wants to join Kaizer Chiefs. He has told Stellenbosch that he wants to join Kaizer Chiefs, but because Stellenbosch knows that in Feb this year he signed a 4-year contract with Stellenbosch, it means that Stellenbosch basically can do whatever they like. They still have the player for 4 years, and why they said it's different to the Dino van Rooyen one is that they had 1 year left on Dino van Rooyen, so they had to cash in and make money. But Basadien, they feel like they still have time, and if someone is going to sign him, they must pay the money, and that is where Chiefs falls in. Now, my opinion on this is that, look, Basadien has been doing well at Stellenbosch, but when he was at Swallows and all these other places, he was not exactly the greatest of players in those teams. He wasn't bad, but he just wasn't what he is now. And that is a part of me that always gets worried, is that this thing of signing Stellenbosch players is dangerous, because Stellenbosch is such a good team unit, and then when we come with our disjointedness at Kaizer Chiefs, we expect these guys to just fit in and do 100% well, and that's where quality comes in. Chiefs can buy quality players, and those quality players can just make Chiefs win because they're quality. But if you buy players like Basadien who need a working system, it becomes a difficult thing at Kaizer Chiefs. So that's the one thing I'm scared of. That is why, for me, if I would have signed someone, I would have signed Riaan Hanemoop. But Riaan Hanemoop, we know, is technically a foreign player, but someone on the channel was telling me that he actually has been in the country for more than 5 years. So he's able to get citizenship, and he's able to now don basically a South African ID. So that means that he can register like Sereno as a South African player. I don't know if that has been finalized or anything. I don't know, but that is the situation we're in. So for me, if it were me, I would switch. If Hanemoop is definitely can register as a South African player, I'll switch my monies to Hanemoop. He's an international player. He is doing great at a pool, like a team that has really been struggling. He did well with the Namibian national team now in the previous AFCON. Hanemoop for me is better left back and attacking, and I feel he fits the Kaizer Chiefs style. When I say fits the Kaizer Chiefs style, he has pace, he has strength. I won't say maybe Basadien gets him with comfortability on the ball and maybe creativity, but he's not like uncomfortable on the ball, because a lot of the times he would also lead the attack in AmaZulu games and stuff, and he has a good final delivery. So my thing is that I don't get why Chiefs is pushing for Basadien like so hard. Me personally, yes, when it comes to Chiefs, I'll support him and I'll like him, but like I was listening to Andile Ngube's show on Friday, Pro Pilani basically said there's only 2 good left backs in the country, basically star left backs in the country that are available in the market, and that is Riaan Hanemoop at AmaZulu and Basadien. So you have to just pick whoever fits for you. I think Hanemoop would fit for Kaizer Chiefs, but maybe I'm wrong. So that's me there. And then the other thing that came out is Chiefs sent a bid out for Clement Mzize, and at young Africans, I think what Chiefs offered was about 3 million for the player, and also one of the Wydad teams offered money for the player, but it was less than Chiefs money. And Chiefs were rejected because I think their offer was around 3 million rand. And my question was this: why is Chiefs going out into Africa and only offering African teams 300 million? Did I say 300 rand? So why is she going out in Africa and offering people 3 million like prize? Like now Ignacio Miguel, we signed him for 3 million. 3.5. Well, it said we signed him for 3.5. But and now when the story of Velibai came, it turned out that Chiefs offered Cape Town Spurs 4 million. So I'm like, why is Chiefs offering teams such small money for their better players? Like, it's like coming to Chiefs and expecting that Chiefs will sell you mad for 3 million. It's not practical, guys. It's not practical. So when it comes to Clement and it comes to Velibai, you should be offering those teams nothing less than 6 million. 6 million and nothing less. I don't get why you go and want to buy a team's best play, one of the team's best players, and you think you can just buy that player for 3 million. You know, sometimes the way Chiefs does business, it will make you think, good Titina, we remember, it will make Chiefs look like a broke team. Because when I found out that Kaizer Chiefs wanted to buy Velibai for 4 million, I was like, but it's not as much as Velibai hasn't proven anything, guys. I understand. He hasn't proven anything. But you must understand that Cape Town Spurs still has to go to Umvela and go and fight using their under 23 players, meaning Velibai fits that profile to help them play there very well. Meaning, Guti, you have to offer enough money for them to say, you know what, as much as we can use Velibai down there, but this money we cannot ignore. At this point, they can ignore this money because they believe that they can still get promoted, no ends minute. So there's things like that. And then the other thing I saw today is that Omega Mdaga scored a goal in the CAF Confederation that Stellenbosch was playing in Moses Mabhida. And I was like, you know what, we're fighting for a left back, but we had a left back all along in Mdaga, and he's now at Stelli's doing wonders. So that is our Kaizer Chiefs in a nutshell. That is how we're rolling. All I'm saying is this. I believe how Nabi is rebuilding the team makes me feel positive. For one thing is that, I remember when Stuart Baxter went and rebuilt Kaizer Chiefs the way he wanted it to be rebuilt. He started from the back where we had like players like Matoho, we had Tefo Mashamaite, we had Morgan Gold. I think we also had Boniso Kagma. I think we also had Tsepo Masilela. Those were like very good players there. And now it feels like Nabi is doing the same. He bought Mikael, Dudley, all these players that are more defensive players, and he hasn't really reinforced at the front. And now there's a story that is coming out that Fiston Mayelo deal is still on the table for Kaizer Chiefs. But that one is a bit touch and go because the sources that have been talking about Fiston Mayele are not the most credible sources. So you have to take a lot of those stories with a pinch of salt. So it's one of those stories I don't believe, but if it happens, hey, we're happy.